I said to your brother yesterday, you know, why Errol Spence? And he said about a year ago you were watching a fight. You stood up and he said, I want to fight Errol Spence. Why?
That's the question, you know, why? Everybody keeps asking themselves, why would I even choose Errol Spence as my next opponent?
I got the call from my manager, like, Mikey Garcia wants to fight you. He looking for clout. Then he called me out the second time. I was like, this dude's serious.
You can't escape the big narrative of this fight. How crazy is Mikey Garcia? Because you ask other fighters, you ask critics, moving up 2 weight classes, chasing down the boogeyman at 147 pounds, going after the toughest fight available that the other elites aren't willing to take.
I'm intrigued to see if Mikey Garcia's superior ring skills can really take him to victory against a far bigger, stronger, and also one of the best fighters in the sport, period.
You know, they started building him up as this big monster, you know, welterweight, you know, champion who others are fearing, who others are avoiding, and I just didn't see that.
He's daring to be great, and you don't see that too often in today's era in boxing. I don't think he ever fought a fight like me before, even just...
Excellent episode. I got to admit, y'all notice they really been pumping out a lot of content for Spence versus Garcia, as they should. People are saying pay-per-view is dying, so therefore you got to sell that shit, man. T-Street Controversy. This is T-Street Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. So today I did a little bit of a marathon, not a marathon, 2 shows basically. Today, March the 3rd, 2019, it is now 3:28 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the second episode of PBC's Fight Camp, which is their docu-series on the build-up to their fights. Likely they're going to use it for their big pay-per-view fights or, you know, their really, really big free TV fights. Today was part 2, covered that. It's going to be 4 parts. The second part, the third part of that is going to be on March the 8th. I forgot the exact time. I'm going to post that information right down below in the description box. This show right here is called PBC Countdown to Spence Garcia. Right now, Spence Garcia is exactly 13 days away, 2 weeks from now, to be a winner. Many are saying it's going to be Errol Spence, but people are not ready to fully write Mikey Garcia off yet. You know, this was some good shit. This was on free TV, by the way. What it does is both fighters they sit down. First, they go through, you know, a little bit of the background on the fight. They got to sell the fight, you know, tell you where it's going to be taking place, pay-per-view, you know, who the fighters are. But then they go through their last several fights. For example, with Errol Spence, it starts with his first big major headlining card where they talk about him versus Chris Algieri and then move on from there. Same thing with Mikey Garcia. They focus on his fight his second fight back after, remember, he had fought 3 times in a year span when he was coming off of that 2-year layoff where he came back for Elio Rojas, the Jens Zakotakanen, and then Adrian Broner. So we're going to go look at some brief clips. Thank God for fair use. But luckily, Fox has been cool. Fox has been cool, all right? I'm fucking with Fox. I like mean in a good, that means, you know, term of endearment. Like I fucks with Fox. I like Fox. So far, they ain't been messing with our content. But it's like this. Everybody, you know, benefits. My job is to promote the fights. You know what I'm saying? My job is to promote the content, you know, and not be all suit and tie about the shit, you know? But however, I am very highly skilled at YouTube and all this fair use legal mumbo jumbo. I'm not just willy-nilly doing this stuff, all right? I'm not the enemy. So you have every right to monetize my shit if you feel like it's not fair use. But I'm pretty sure it is. But nonetheless, just don't go copyrighting my shit. Nobody wins. This is going to piss me off, you know? And then that's going to piss the fans off, truth be told. Think I'm fucking around if you want. They're going to be pissed. But anyway, let's pause the video and go back and watch some clips because this is some good shit. It's on free TV Fox, and if I'm correct, it should be on demand. Maybe not today because it first premiered, but if you go look under Fox Sports, I figured this out. I found it yesterday. Go look under Fox Sports, and you'll be able to see the PBC face-to-face with both Sean Porter and Dennis Ugas and Spence versus Garcia, and the first and likely second episode tomorrow of PBC Fight Camp Spence versus Garcia. So that is very good that this stuff is on demand, because when you go to the Fox Sports Go app, the stuff doesn't stay on there long, like in regards to replays, but they do give you a good, like, for example, let me see, boxing schedule. I'm probably clicking the wrong damn link, but see right here, you can see you know, like when all the stuff is coming on. And basically, if you go under, man, let me, I'm going to confuse everybody. I'm going to confuse myself. So let me go finish what I was doing. And we're going to watch some clips. And then we're going to talk a little bit more about Spence versus Garcia. A lot more, actually, because this is probably going to be the last video I do until the next episode of Fight Camp. Maybe I'll do another video unless there's some more content that comes out. But all right, we'll be right back.
Down, I just kind of like, I jumped up in the corner. I was very happy, but I told him keep his composure, keep your hands up, and just stay behind the jab. Just keep working and breaking him down. In that fight, he cracked his orbital bone and his cheekbone and broke his rib. So it's like, how much can he take?
He doesn't take no for an answer. He's got that youthful energy, that energy of a young phenom who hasn't never been a world champion yet, but is starving for the title.
You wonder how much more he can take. He's taking the knee.
But he had to submit before the fight was over, so it was okay. That's better than knocking him out.
Definitely broke that man eye socket. That was Errol Spence's toughest test. You know. But nonetheless, he broke that man's face. The other eye socket. Kell Brooks got real big balls, too. Because remember, he fought Golovkin. Then he said, fuck that, I'm not dropping my belt. Went back down to a weight he shouldn't have been at. No excuses. No motherfucking excuses. No excuses. I'm sorry. We're not even going to go down that route. 74.99. Is this a party fight? Is this a fight? Spence Garcia is a fight where you have a party for. Especially since it's in mid-March. You can have a barbecue for this shit. Or quinceañera. Or some shit for your kids. Some shit, right? I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm tired, delirious, haven't been sleeping well. I've been worked the Lara fight last night, you know. And surprisingly, I didn't go to sleep. What? So, this is a party fight. How many pay-per-view buys do you think this is going to do at $74.99? Like, this is some big shit. Like, especially among hardcore fans. But the casual appeal, I'm wondering about. But Fox is doing a lot. Now, in regards to Dallas, you know, and the fact that it's taking place in the Dallas, you know, like stadium, it's gotta, you know, that's going to bring a lot of, marketing to it. A lot of people are going to buy it off of that alone. But Errol Spence, after this, they're going to listen. He can't take no steps back after this. He's going to have to fight either a Sean Porter. You know, he's going to be pay-per-view, you know. They're building paper. Listen, Deontay Wilder, I know they can't do Dominic Breazeale on pay-per-view, but he's up there now. Errol Spence, these guys have matured. It's a shame that a guy like Mikey Garcia, you know, is a guy who has really big balls in that Mexican scrotum of his, that he like, I want to be great. We need more fighters like him. Like, you know, he should never get no motherfucking from no, like, I'm talking about like no demographic, nobody. He should never get no shit for him to do what he's doing. He literally called the man out. Like, you know, I want to test myself. I see some shit in him. I can beat him. You know? It's hard to see, though, because when you know Errol Spence's style, he can box. He's a southpaw, but also he can be a very deadly pressure fighter. If he wants to, what can Mikey Garcia do outside of, you know, yes, he has the boxing ability, but the power. Errol Spence can compete at 160 pounds comfortably one day. He can fight at 160 and be champion at 160 one day. Mikey Garcia won his first title at 126 pounds. This is listen, right there. I mean, I know that, you know, the Zone, $9.99. Yes, I support it. I love the Zone. But for crying out loud, like, pay-per-view is not dead yet. It's dying. Networks won't say it, but it is dying. The model is dying, especially with technology. You know, when you can stream shit, you got fucking smart watches and shit, so you're going to be able to walk down the street and stream shit on your watch and shit. Like, it's, you know, technology. For example, believe it or not, I have enough technology here to fucking illegally stream. No bullshit. I'm talking about the fucking stream fights and put them on a fucking, You know, fucking some shit somewhere. I don't know that much. You know, put on some fucking hidden some shit. That's how fucked up, not fucked up, but that's how like technology is advancing. You know, so the pay-per-view model, yes, it's you know, but I understand a fight like this for Spence versus Garcia for the money that they command, and I know you're going to say, well, how was Danny Jacobs making 15 million plus, and you know, Canelo 32, 33 million, but yet they put this for blah 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 blah. I'm sick of it. Y'all just want to have excuses not to buy the fights, to go fucking be in these fucking chats after the fight, because see, y'all like roaches, right? You'll be talking all this shit, then you disappear when the lights come on. That means when you got to pay for the pay-per-view, you're like, yo, who watching the fight? Yo, where you at? Yo. But yeah, y'all want to be talking about how much the fighters should and should not be making. Y'all make me sick. Y'all make me wretch. You're scum. This is what this... I like the mystique of this pay-per-view. And I understand, you know, Chris Arreola versus Pierre, that guy, forgot his name. You know, David Benavidez versus Jalen Love. You know, remember what Bad Medina did to him all those years ago? When his mom was in ringside. And Luis Nery, I forgot who he's fighting. Oh, McRoyal. Arroyo. You know? Undercard is not going to be great. Come on. Undercard on pay-per-views and going to not great anymore. However, Top Rank do be having fire undercards, and I'm heavily looking forward to Christopher Diaz. No, Shakur Stevens versus Christopher Diaz. That's some hot fucking fire shit right there. You know, we did get Bottle Jack versus George Groves, and what was that? What Mayweather card was that? Mayweather Berto or Mayweather Pacquiao? I think it was Mayweather Berto, right? We did get that. You know, we got Danny Garcia versus Luca Matisse. So, but you know, but lately, you know, undercards are not always going to be good. But just to see either Mikey Garcia going to get beat the fuck up or Errol Spence is literally going to get exposed by a smaller fighter. That's going to be the headlines. Errol Spence got a whole lot to lose. He got to go out there and do a demolition job. He got to put a boot in Mikey Garcia's ass. But Mikey Garcia, you can't doubt a man who balls that big. You can't doubt Mikey. His balls too damn. Let me just shut up. We got to go look at one more clip. This scrotum. This man scrotum. This scrotum. It's like that shit that would Captain America make his shield? I just did the shield out of. That's Mikey Garcia balls in there, clanging around. Paul's no homo. I'm sorry. I'm just on a little tangent. Haven't been sleeping well. Anyway, we'll be right back. Watch one more clip. Like I said, this should be on demand. You know, should be on demand. But I DVR'd it. I told y'all to DVR it. Y'all should be watching my videos. I be telling y'all what to do. Y'all don't be listening. I'll be back.
Roman appears to be the sharper of the two in terms of punches.
You know, he knows he's going to have to do something. So just be careful. You know, he's going to be the aggressor now. So maybe we can box. Instead of being the ones walking him down, maybe we box. You know, we box smart and we still win these rounds. We don't want to give them away. So we changed the strategy a little bit, and I started to box on the outside. Instead of walking forward, I was walking backwards, but I kept outpointing him with points, with punches.
I give both guys credit that this has not been an easy fight.
Mikey wants to be one of the best in boxing. You know, he wants to be remembered as a great fighter, not just a former world champion. He wants to be remembered as one of the best of all time.
I'm going to rate it a 10 out of 10. Now, for those who don't know, I cover all of this stuff. Every single episode, HBO 24/7, those Road 2s, all that face-off, all access. You know, even sometimes I cover the all access dailies, all of it. Also, all this digital content, these TV shows, that's my job. That's my niche. Post-fight results, that's my niche. Previews, not so much. Gossip videos, not so much. But post-fight shit, that's my shit. Press conferences now, you know, commentary over those, you know, promoting the fights, that's my shit too. But Mikey Garcia has been hit, and he's been stunned by smaller fighters. You know, we're gonna have to do a stream and go through deep predictions. We're gonna have to do like a film study stream and go through deep predictions. Because, you know, smart money can't pick Mikey. But if you do, you're going to come up hard. Thank God I'm not a gambler, because y'all know me. For you've been watching me for years, I tell y'all, hey, listen, my job is to tell y'all the news. Don't listen to my predictions. I can tell you how a fighter can win, how they're supposed to, but don't. If I say somebody going to win, people going to tell y'all, if TstreeT say somebody going to win, then pick the other one, because he don't know what he be talking about, especially when he be going with his heart. And I'm honest enough to tell you, you know, shit, like I was like, man, Chavez Jr. is going to pay for the sins of his father not being there when he wanted him to be there, and he's going to beat Canelo. You know, it is time. Look at him. He's finally focused and making and in shape. Look at all the promos. Look at all this shit. I was sold, and I was wrong. And what happened? He had his check stolen and his wife's stuff and his Hublot watch stolen by some hotel thoughts, and he was rubbing on his nipples and stuff. The video, we seen the footage, Chavez Jr. We seen the footage. He ain't been seen since. So, yeah, like my heart is saying, man, Mikey Garcia, like, because his balls is big. He probably can do it. But I'm not rooting against motherfucking Errol Spence and no shit like this. They're going to string me up. I already got beef with the LDBC now. They're going to string me up. But no, seriously, I don't know. We're going to have to do a stream talk about it. Oh, shit, new media. What's up? What's up? New media. Shit, I'm gonna spill my water. From TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Please subscribe.